But it has been a rough couple of weeks. Not too rough, but we're working on it. So we are currently moving out of our place to go live with some friends in Houston. And moving out has been a pain in the butt. That's kind of why I've been radio silent. But yeah, no, been on the job search, looking for. Oh, gross. Let me shut the door. Mainly looking for jobs that will allow me to develop the skills I need to build the stuff I want to build. A lot on the neuroscience side though, for like personal intrigue. That is the one thing that holds me to biomedical engineering, that being the human brain. So it's really intriguing to me. I'm unsure how feasible it will be in the short term to pursue those routes. However, the way that I would plan to do so is by getting EEG technician roles or biomedical equipment technician roles. But yeah, so that'll be what I'm looking for. If not that, then I'm currently teaching myself Java and backend development because my full stack experience is not the most backend intensive. Who'd have thunk it? It's like the word full stack is being kind of twisted to just give front-end developers a little taste and to be able to flex that they know what a database is. Or I myself am one who's fallen victim to that because I believed my experience to be full stack. There was a decent amount of database management, but oh my god, see this? My cable management is horrendous. Will definitely be the first thing to get fixed in the new place. TBD where, however. But yeah, not really much other than this. Got introduced to the code base for the WNC supply sites. Again, still need to teach myself Java to be able to actually really work through it. Made some front-end changes already. There's plenty more front-end stuff that I can do, but I'm trying not to shackle myself just to front-end work, purely because I want to learn. So, I did drop a new Substack, Elring the Explorer, and I made one post for that. I probably need to go make some more, but it was the Truman Show, Neurotech, and the Art of Skating Through the Absurd. I found it quite intriguing because my wife wanted to watch the Truman Show, and it has a lot of strong parallels to the Plato's Allegory of the Cave. I believe it's Plato, but I don't know. I find it quite intriguing. Age-old tale. I mean, the same as like The Matrix or all of that. I mean, it's just the uncanny valley feeling that this is not all there is. That gets kind of twisted. Very intriguing though. And it's like that intrigue is what brings me to want to kind of go into neurotech. The concept of consciousness and the lack of, not necessarily finality, but the lack of depth of research like that has been done. Not necessarily that it's like a lack of the depth of the research, but the lack of the depth of the findings. In so much that we still don't really know what the hell is happening in our brains that really allows us to be conscious. We know that it's like the brain acts a specific way, we know its physiology, we know the anatomy, but like what causes the emergent property that is consciousness. And what really intrigues me is also the concept of consciousness not necessarily being generated by the brain, but potentially the brain being the receiver of that. That goes more into like almost woo, as the industry calls it. But that has a lot of other implications in like free will. That's the big one, really. But and also like the theology, in like anything that is extra-dimensional or whatever, the unexplored. Let's put it at that. But yeah, no, I'm really intrigued, and I want to go about it in a very empirical fashion, prove or disprove the woo, because in reality, if there is nothing else, then we are all wasting our lives doing stupid shit. I don't know. Okay. How would you be working? Let's do a house tour real quick. You guys might as well. Dogs. Dogs. Bed needs to be wrapped up. Empty closet except for a suitcase. Empty bathroom except for save some toiletries. My hair is also getting really unruly. I need a haircut. Peace.